Let's talk about why you're really not getting views on your video, and I just wanna be creator to creator. Can we do that for a second? The reason you're not getting views on your videos is not because your videos are bad. Ironically, it's because your photo is bad. Let me break it down.
You gotta just press record.
Hey, what's up? It's Omar Takoy with Think Media, and yes, it is ironic to say this, but people aren't watching your videos because you're not convincing them with your photo. And by photo, I mean your thumbnail. Thumbnail is what convinces people to get the click. No one's gonna watch your video if they are not convinced by your thumbnail to watch your video. And I've discovered there are 3 main mistakes that newer creators are making with their thumbnails, causing people to not watch their videos. And I'm gonna break down these 3 mistakes and show you how you can fix them. And check this out, I'll be using Think Media as the example because we've put out over 1,000 videos and we've put out a lot of similar videos, but being able to use different thumbnails on very similar videos has proven that it is actually the thumbnail that convinces people to watch a video. So I hope you get value out of this training, and it's actually a training that I gave at our live event called Grow with Video Live, and we do it every year here in Las Vegas, and I wanna let you know about it. But let's just jump into these 3 mistakes, and I hope you get some value out of it.
The first mistake a lot of YouTubers make is that it's just unreadable and it's busy. It's unreadable and it's busy. This might be the font you're using. The font you're using, although you have a personal connection and maybe a personal tie, that was the font we used on our wedding invitation. It's just not legible, okay? You just can't read it. And it's fine, you know, if you're inviting people to your wedding, but for your thumbnail, it's gotta be easy to be read. The second mistake people make is that the subject is not big enough. And oftentimes, the subject could mean a product. The subject could mean yourself. You know, if you are the face in the shot. In that example a couple slides ago, you saw how big Heather's face was, and that was intentional. We always like to say 80% of the image itself should be eaten up by whatever you want people to look at. So that's a mistake people make. The subject is simply not big enough. The third, and I think the most one, and you probably resonate with this one, is that it is unplanned and rushed. The mistake of being unplanned and rushed when it comes to creating your thumbnails. You know, if you could be honest in the chat, have you ever just like uploaded your video, hit publish, and was like, oh shoot, I forgot about the thumbnail? And then you went ahead and then you took a screen grab of you going like, and then you upload it as a thumbnail. That's not a strategy that I would recommend. So we want to plan our thumbnails. And so those are the 3 mistakes that I see a lot of new creators make. It's just simply unreadable, whether it's the text or the color, the product or the face or the subject isn't big enough, and then it's unplanned or rushed. And I actually want to show an example of a few ones here at Think Media. You know, if you were to go on to Think Media right now, you would see these thumbnail examples and they're live public videos, but we're gonna use these as an example, and I'm gonna use ourselves as the solution as well and see how we've worked our thumbnails over time. So here's the first example. This is a video where Sean is teaching 3 tips on how to improve your videos. He also screen grabbed the shot from the middle of the video, but very similar upload, and maybe this is just like an underlining bonus, you know, tip. The reason why you should just press record is to just get videos out there. Nobody's gonna see them at first. You probably never saw this video, but you can remake a video, you know, a year after you've made it, make it better. 2 years after you made it, make it better. But the updated version would be this version. As you can see, simple, you know, as you can see, legible. As you can see, bigger face. You can see the expression on Sean's face, and this is more inclined for you to want to click it. And honestly, that's the crazy thing about thumbnails. The crazy thing about thumbnails is the same video could be hiding behind it, but simply because of the lack of intentionality with what you're doing with your thumbnail, someone could just peruse straight past it and therefore not getting the click. This is all about getting click. Another example that we have here is a long talk that Sean gave, an hour talk, and between like the orange and like the peach, but his emotion, although it's there, you can't really see it because he's small. However, you know, fast forward another hour video and you have an emotion that could be seen. You have a mystery that, you know, that can lean you in. You can see that on the left side, he's using just like a little bit too much text. Again, you could go on Think Media right now and look at these thumbnails, just go date oldest and learn a little bit from our mistakes. But you saw how simply it's less is more. I would actually argue that the thumbnail that was better took actually a little bit less work in regards to creating it, because it's just a background, a face, and a clip art graphic. The next example we have is this. He uploaded another person's talk from a conference before, and it's on social media. So here you go. You got a social media video. Biggest mistakes. I made a video about social media icons, and how much more connection does that have versus this one? Again, the product or the subject is a lot bigger. You can connect with the icons. A nice little life hack that you can use in your thumbnails is, if you know the industry that you're a part of or the people you're trying to reach, if they know a logo better than your face, use that logo on your thumbnail. If it's an app or if it's a software, oftentimes they will connect with something they have already known prior to. And if you connect a face with it, like, I don't know if this will work for you, or it's what we would call curiosity, then maybe they can click on it because they're seeing the logo, and then they're seeing your face, and therefore you're matching their emotion. This is deep stuff. This is a video marketing conference. We're talking psychology here. So this one legit is an active thumbnail on Think Media. And so this is a Zoom recorder. This would be probably an example of, it was rushed, it was last minute, and then you just defaulted. I don't think anyone in the world would probably click on this thing because, my goodness, nothing's in focus. Like, when the time code of your video is the only thing that's legible, we got a problem. But very similarly, Nolan made a video, and this was the thumbnail used. Like, inspiring. Like, there's a story here. You're like, what, the drill meets a camera? Like, but that, honestly, you could take a drill from your garage and grab a camera and kind of make this photo, and it wouldn't take that much. You could even use your smartphone. But how much more would you want to click on the image on the right than the one on the left? Same video could hide behind this image, but one would drive the click more. We got Sean here. Again, this is the first best camera for YouTube video he did. This video did pretty well for where Think Media was at the time. But this dude took a screen grab. This dude took a screen grab of the video, which is fine, but he shot his video with a window behind him. If you got a window, yet let it use it to light your face. That's why, my tip number 2 was light your face. But it's all good because, you add a couple of years, a couple of wisdom, a couple of researching, and then you get a good video like this, which essentially is the same video, but this one's reaching or has reached over 1 million views. And I don't think that's accidental. I think it's very intentional. It was applying the topics, it was applying the thumbnail, the title, and then creating a thumbnail that just made sense. Again, you look at Sean's face and you're like, there's kind of some curiosity there. He's leaning toward one, but he's not 100% confident. And so that's why I would want to encourage you. It really comes down to less is more, but here's a couple of thumbnail time savers. One thing you can do is you can batch your thumbnails. Hit a ton of photos of your face with different expressions in one sitting. One way you can do this is to actually use video. Like, if you don't know camera settings and how to take photos, then put your camera into video mode, set it on a tripod, and pose. So I'm gonna set it up like this, and I'm gonna go. Change the pose. Change the pose. And I just got 3 thumbnails that I can use for the future, but I can just grab those from my editing software later on, and those were intentional. I didn't just grab it from the middle of the video, right? And so that's one way you can do it. Another way you could save time is just create a brand or a brand kit to reuse. And we encourage to use something like Canva. Use Canva to create your thumbnails, and once you dial in the font and the colors, you don't have to change it. It could be a lot of our successful students in VRA have dialed in a brand, and there's a consistency when it comes to their thumbnails, which I think will save you time. I would encourage you to plan your thumbnails at the time of shooting or at the time of scripting your video. So when you're dialing in your points of your video, when you are writing that down, have some example thumbnails in your doc, whether it's a Google Doc or in your notes app of your phone. This is a time saver because when it's time to get thumbnails, you've been seeing the inspiration, and you could totally search the video that you're going to create, see the top performing videos and those thumbnails, and just make yours a little bit more clearer, make yours a little bit more better, in how you would define that for yourself. And that's just one way you can get an edge on the competition, but as well as get some inspiration for yours. And then lastly, you just outsource. You know, if you're at a place where you could probably get a graphic designer on Fiverr, you can move faster and probably create more thumbnails that way.
You are invited to Grow with Video Live this year. It's incredible what we have planned, and we really love meeting our community in person. This is the one time that we're actually able to do things in person, get to know each other, network with each other, and we have Gary Vee coming, as well as other leading names in the industry to teach on how you can build a personal brand with video. And this is all at Grow with Video Live here in Las Vegas. And if you want more information on Grow with Video Live, check out the link down in the description below, or just go to growwithvideolive.com, and would love to meet you. Now, we talked about thumbnails in this video, but the second thing that you need to grow in when it comes to people clicking on your videos is to level up your titles. And if you want to learn how you can level up and find the best titles for your YouTube videos, click or tap the screen, and I can't wait to see you in a future video.